Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Roulette Rifle 7 match. This time we got a console match coming up, winner bracket round 3 between Ducker and IlikeHitman, which is a repeat of the grand final of Roulette Rifle 6 actually. So this is shaping up to be a great match. I'm very much looking forward to it. Welcome everyone. I will be joined by Gordini in a few minutes. He's just setting up. But yeah, what a match we have on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, Ducker, the 5-time RR champion, versus IlikeHitman, RR finalist. As I just mentioned, we had... it's a repeat of the grand final of Roulette Rifle 6. We have Ducker who picked Bangkok and IlikeHitman on Hokkaido. So we got a nice legacy match yet again. It's first to 6. Do seem to have a little network error here from Ducker. Let's see if we can somehow manage to fix that. Both players should be live pretty soon. As Colored Lonely also pointed out, Ducker already played Bangkok 11 times, and we have IlikeHitman playing it 5 times. So both players very experienced on this map. So this definitely should be a great matchup. I'm hoping to see both players live pretty soon. Let's see. There we have Ducker. And there we have IlikeHitman on the right. So both players are live. We are a little less than 3 minutes away. 2 minutes actually, as you can see. Am I quiet? Should I turn it up a bit more? I can. Is this better? Predictions, that's a good one. I can set it up real quick. We should have time for that. One moment, chat. Put it to 2 minutes. Prediction should be up. So vote with your clown points. And welcome everyone. I'm very hyped about this this matchup. I'm sorry, Mr. Mike. I'm just going by what by the input that I got up to the in-game sound a little bit up. But yeah, guys, a repeat of the grand final of the last RR tournament. Both are amazing players. This should be one of the best matches in theory that we will see. And it's on legacy maps as well. I'm very hyped. Gordy should be here any second now.
Yeah, I may as well pop in.
Speak of the devil. Welcome in, Gordy. I just
How you
did.
doing, mate?
I'm all good. I'm very hyped up for this match. I just mentioned this is a repeat of the grand final of Roulette Rifle 6. So this should be really good.
Yeah, very good players. The pair of them. Ducker, famous for his improvisational ability. He does like to get a bit crazy up in here, doesn't he? So, and IlikeHitman, extremely solid. So,
I mean, he's also famous for all his titles. I mean, look at that. 5-time champion.
5-time champion. That's some flex. Give me 1 sec. I've just got to shut the door. Bruce has decided to play me.
No worries. I'll take the first spin then, because
Okay.
the timer is right here. And we have for Jordan Cross Injected Poison as the waiter, and Ken Morgan with an assault rifle in the suit. Well, that's an interesting spin. So it's definitely a suit start right here. Also turn Gordy up for when he's back. So let's see how both players will approach this. Suit for Ken is always interesting. And we got
Yeah,
and we
you can
got
bring well silenced one. It's not stipulated it's got to be loud, is it? So you can bring a silenced one if need be.
yeah, it's not so much the weapon, it's more like having to start in the suit. And having a live kill on Jordan, so like no early isolations for him possible. So it's going to be very interesting to see how both players will approach this.
Yeah, Bugman's not really viable for this, is it? Not with a live Jordan as such.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and having to start in the suit, I just don't see it happening. But let's see what both players do. They load in at pretty much the same time.
Of course, it's a console match, isn't it?
Exactly.
Ducker, he's got his stash point in the bedroom. Picking up everything, taking a letter opener, not even though he needs it, but it's always useful to have a throwable as a distraction, isn't it? So
Yeah. Both players starting in the suit, actually. It's interesting.
in the suite.
Or in the suite. Yeah, sorry. In the suit, obviously.
In the suit E.
Yeah. Sweet. We got a new term.
Only a few seconds in it, if that. So it should be pretty almost synchronized as they go up there. Apart from that, IlikeHitman struggling to get the angle on the camera.
Yeah, so far identical gameplay here. Now this is looking interesting with like a live kill. But
the letter.
Which letter?
The letter for Ken. The letter, Neil.
Exactly. And we see that Ducker smuggled the silenced AR in his briefcase.
IlikeHitman has as well. They looked extremely similar in silhouette there. Probably the semi-automatic. Doesn't make sense to bring in the fully automatic, does it?
Exactly. Yeah, somewhat mirrored gameplay, which is what you could expect, right? Like, these players are of such amazing skill that they both... We will see just optimal strats from both, right? So it will often, like, align with each other.
Yeah, no doubt. Is IlikeHitman doing here? Looking at body panic through the glass, maybe? No, not body panic, just a distraction shot.
Yeah, he had to wait a little for the guards for the earlier panic for him when he got there. Meanwhile, Ducker managed to get the timing for the ladder kneel, so he will get Ken on his first cycle. So it looks like he's just gonna fully focus on the Ken isolation and the Ken kill, and worry about Jordan later, which is a smart decision.
Yeah, there's a free waiter disguise down there as well, isn't
there? There is, yeah. There is.
Whoosh. Had to wait for the door to shut behind him, the Ducker, and he's got to deal with this housekeeper.
Oh, that's such a troll. Luckily, it's not master mode, so there's no guards in the tunnel right here at the exit.
Oh yeah, I forgot about them. I remember the last time I played master mode. It doesn't matter. It doesn't exist as far as I'm concerned.
IlikeHitman is planning the same thing. He was delayed a bit by all the panic guards on the rooftop, but he is slowly or fastly catching up, quickly catching up. Nice English there.
Well, considering how long he stayed up in the on the roof there, he has made some ground.
For sure.
Getting some peekaboo, picking up crowbar again. Throwables, always picking up throwables on a roulette spin because it's just you never know what you might need and when you might need it just to get you out of a jam.
It never hurts.
Okay, Kurt is down. Ken is down. Look at this Ducker, not even giving him the briefcase as well in the back of the head. Nicely done.
He will have to hide his bodies though, because the exterminator and the hotel staff boy will come in there once you get in proximity and trigger their thing, their conversation. And that's Ken down.
Ken down for Ducker, and Ken will be down for IlikeHitman in almost the same spot. Ken a little bit further on actually for IlikeHitman.
Oh, but he heard the distraction.
Right, he needs to deal with this very, very quickly. Can he? Can he shoot the floor?
He did shoot the floor.
He shot it again. He's got a bullet impact, but is that going to be enough? He's got to deal with both
just
bodies.
To be safe.
This is going to be tight. If he can get rid of this, he's going to be doing what he does. Have a calmer.
Yeah, no, he'll get this. He saved it.
Very well dealt with. Yeah. Ducker, meanwhile, has the waiter. Guys, Of course, there was a free one just down the stairs from IlikeHitman there.
Yeah, it's the same one that Ducker just got.
Yep.
So yeah, small lead here for Ducker, but still the hardest kill has yet to be done, of course, which is a live kill on Jordan.
And it did sound like as well, IlikeHitman actually had the fully automatic assault rifle instead of the semi-automatic.
Yeah, for style points, right?
Why not? If you're going up against Ducky, you may as well try something crazy.
I mean, you know Ducker will. Ducker is never scared to show us some unorthodox plays.
I remember him juggling the saber as the Sheikh in Paris.
Yeah, exactly.
Was I think the kids would call it poggers.
Exactly. Now what's
Getting
interesting
away with
though,
it too.
like the waiter is not trespassing, like in that whole crew guy area, where he's just climbing up. So that's much easier access compared to the suit.
Yeah, very true. And obviously not allowed up past the bodyguards rather than just the coppers.
Exactly. And Jordan is in his boot, so he can do just the extended lure that we've seen a lot of people use if they get the opportunity.
IlikeHitman being very wary of the camera there. Of course, the cameras are Bangkok's big boss.
Exactly. You do not want to get recorded.
I mean, you can deal with the cameras, obviously, but it's just a ball ache, isn't it? Because there's only one console, it's only on one side of the building.
Exactly. But yeah, Docker got delayed there a little bit again. He and again got a little peekaboo and had to take care of the crew guy here. So that does allow IlikeHitman to catch up quickly here.
Does. Now, Jordan is he on his way there?
He's gonna set there, and we're gonna see the standard peekaboo for like a suit
Yes.
isolation.
Of course, he's talking to Heidi at the wrong angle there. I thought he was already headed up the stairs.
And look at that. IlikeHitman doing it just 2 seconds later. We're definitely in photo finish territory here.
Well, look at the in-game times. IlikeHitman with a big bit of whoosh. Is he going to get away with this pokey pill? I'm not sure he is.
This looks scary.
He is, because
you can't peekaboo two people at the same time.
Exactly, and that is an awkward spot for Ducker.
Yeah,
because
very
that's
scary.
uneven ground. Oh wow!
Very smart of Ducker not to go for it there, because I'm pretty sure he would have gotten a GRB there. But that does mean
gets the kill. IlikeHitman gets the kill.
Yeah, for the first time in the match, IlikeHitman is ahead.
Yeah, he's been 2 seconds behind the entire way. Even further when he was on the rooftop, but now he's just got to get out. He's not trespassing, but there are obviously enforcers he's got to worry about.
Yeah, he should be safe though.
But obviously trespassing here.
This is not so safe.
No. But then he's avoiding other enforcers by trespassing and making everybody an enforcer.
Exactly.
So
it does allow Ducker again to catch up though. So this is going to be really close.
Ducker's still got Jordan down there. It looks like he's got the peekaboo. Jordan finally walking.
Finally.
But IlikeHitman will have his instinct pretty much hammered on all the way down to the pier. As
he should. Because especially this area around the kitchen, around the bar, there are tons of enforcers for a waiter.
Ducker he's finished with the peekaboo. He's got an audio lure on Jordan now to bring him around so he can actually get behind him.
Yeah, Ducker has just been unlucky with all the peekaboos and like the distractions just not going his way. He's just getting delayed at every step.
Yeah. Of course, Jordan is enforcing as well, so he can't just walk around him.
Exactly.
But look at that. IlikeHitman is out 7 minutes and 52 seconds in-game time.
He is. But I'm also adminning this match. I do have to wait just to see if it's going to be a photo finish, yes or no.
Of course. He was 9 minutes and 30-ish seconds into the actual spin. 47 minutes per spin. This being a console bracket. Is it losers bracket? It's round 3, isn't it?
It's winner bracket round 3.
It's winner bracket. Of course, it's winner bracket. What am I
talking
about?
I mean, we're talking about the finalists here. Two of the best roulette players here.
I'm thinking about the match I set up for earlier, which didn't happen.
Yeah,
But yeah,
and
so it's the first of 6. So
we're past the 47 seconds marker, so it's not the photo finish anymore. But just to be sure, I'll still wait a tiny little bit.
it's the
Just
hope that kills you. That's
exactly.
the thing. You'll be. I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there, and then you're gonna hit finish just as he.
Uh,
Is
I,
that some sort of
I'd rather
revenge for the
wait 10
expedition?
seconds and be absolutely sure. But yeah, they're in the end they were 1 minute and 13 seconds apart. So that's IlikeHitman taking Ducker's map here.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
That's always a strong start, taking your opponent's map.
And
But I'm
IlikeHitman
pretty.
was chasing the entire time, right up until the Jordan kill.
Yeah, it just went. It just. They totally forked in the road when it came to that kill.
Exactly.
There was only 2 seconds in it in game time, in exactly the same spot.
Exactly. I'll quickly set up the next spin, Gordy. You can talk about the map with the chat. I'll also pay out the predictions when I'm back.
Sure.
1 moment.
But yeah, I mean, it was that Jordan kill which was the deciding factor. Obviously, did think IlikeHitman was a ways behind, but he still had plenty of time to get to Jordan, get the waiter disguise, get to Jordan, and make that peekaboo. Not just make it, but make it work and get the kill. Ducker just went slightly wrong. He that roadie in his face, but. First map is down. IlikeHitman takes the first 2 points. We'll be off to Hokkaido. And obviously, you've got Head Soders versus and Sierra Yuki Yamazaki. And what sort of kills do the chat want to see? We haven't seen. I'm not entirely sure whether it's a valid kill, but we haven't seen 47 making himself known. You do have to have the signature suit.
And
which I think is a default suit, isn't it? So
yeah, I'm back. We got the spin set up. I paid out the predictions. I'm gonna start a new prediction.
Not amazing. IlikeHitman's only been to Hokkaido 4 times in roulette. Ducker been here 9 times.
That is interesting.
Yeah, it seems short. That seems quite a low number for these two.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's also dependent. Like, you can only pick a map once, right? And if your opponent in the tourneys also never picks it, then yeah. Oh, and I missed up this one because there was no proper time limit. My bad, guys. I can't multitask.
Predictions are tough when you're trying to talk and things as well.
I know.
It's awkward. Just you know who to bet on. It's either Ducker or IlikeHitman. Just throw your throaty bucks. What's your reward?
Clown
system?
points.
Clown points. There
Exactly. No, but I only put it at the default 30 seconds, which is a bit short to get your bettings in. But everything should be set up now.
Hasn't stopped people from starting to slam in their clown points though.
But yeah, what a start of this match. High level RR play here from both players, as expected, of course.
I can't think of any particular way that would have been much quicker. Can you? Not without some grinding to turn it into some sort of contract.
No, that was very solid. I mean, it speaks volumes, right? That they both went for the same approach, like players of this caliber.
Yeah, indeed, it was exactly the same approach, just slightly different in the execution, and it was all favouring Ducker. But again, like I say, IlikeHitman got to the point where he needed to peekaboo Jordan, and that was the key difference. Ducker got that peekaboo on the roadie as well, or got some attention for it. Not the peekaboo, because you can't peekaboo two NPCs at once.
Yeah, but also even before that, he had like 1 or 2 peekaboos on other NPCs, which also costed him like 30 seconds each, which allowed IlikeHitman to catch up in the first place. And it wasn't until the scenario that you talked about where IlikeHitman actually took the lead. But in order to get there, it was also the prior 2 peekaboos. It was just not going his way.
Exactly. Mr. Mike just clarifying in the chat there, I'm sure chat have already seen it. But Mr. Mike just clarifying in the chat that the reveal yourself to soldiers is not a viable spin condition.
Exactly. And the reason for that is that it can only be done in the suit. Which is...
Well, it's the signature suit as well, isn't it? It's not just a suit, it has to be the signature suit with the red tie and everything.
Yeah, but I mean, same applies to like failed surgery as the chief surgeon. That's also not an option in RR, because again, it's only possible with one disguise. And that's kind of goes against the spirit of RR, and hence they're not included.
Yeah, the whole point being, it's like you don't, if you get a disguise, it can be any kill. Well, near as damn it is to swearing any kill.
Exactly.
So yeah, if you're tied into the kill condition by a particular, I nearly said costume.
We'll allow it. We'll allow it.
That was interesting from IlikeHitman. Oh, he must have used a camera on one of the guards on the rail.
Yeah, does look like it. But yeah, let's see if Docker can do the same as IlikeHitman did and take the opponent's map here.
Well, Ducker's vindictive. He will be out for blood.
Yeah.
He's probably trying to look up IlikeHitman's MAC address, IP address, all that sort of thing.
And it's Hokkaido, which is just a great map for roulette, in my opinion. It's just...
I think it's a really good map. It's Swiss cheeses, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's so well designed and interesting disguises. But yeah, we're 10 seconds away, Gordy. Do you mind taking this one?
Oh, I reckon I can manage that. We're going to see how we're going to get rid of Ted and Sierra. Okay, we've got Eric Soders with Shoot the Heart as a doctor, and Yuki Yamazaki's Scalpel as Ted Dexter. Now, Amos Dexter, again, interesting sort of grab. You tend to want to get him straight away, and that tends to mean starting in 47's room.
Exactly. But then with the scalpel, it's gonna be some back and forth here, regardless.
There is, yeah. But then you can leave a concussion duck for Amos. Ducker's just gone on though. He's looking to early isolate Yuki.
Yep.
And IlikeHitman starting as a surgeon, because of course the doctors are just down the hallway here.
Yeah.
There's one to his left.
Different startings
with three.
for the first time this match.
Ducker with the Clark isolation with the snail. Yuki's going to come back in and pop. That's her isolated.
Nice.
Of course, the director at the top will be an enforcer for a bodyguard.
Yeah, but he'll probably just leave in the suit, right? Or not. Meanwhile, IlikeHitman calmered the female doctor and the male doctor and got the disguise. Picked up the pistol from...
the kill, look at that.
Very quick, 30 seconds in. And Soders is down.
Yeah, picking up the scalpel. Now, what's he thinking for Yuki? Can he get... He's not trespassing there, but he does want to take up the camera.
Makes sense.
Get past the bodyguard. Now, he can get Yuki on time and medic her. And she'll go to Jason Portman's room if he can get there on time. And he should do. She should still be on that ramp.
At this timing, she should be talking to Nakamura-san.
Exactly.
So he should be able to make it. And if he does, that's that's gonna be super quick.
But saying that, he's not going that way. It looks like he's going for Amos.
Ooh, big whoosh there for
whoosh.
Docker.
Big whoosh for both of them at the same time there, I noticed. Okay, so IlikeHitman is going for the Ted. Now that was genuine as well. Going for the Amos Dexter disguise.
Yeah, so IlikeHitman is clearly gonna go for the sauna for Yuki, which is like a 4:30 finish.
Yeah. In that case, then I'm going to give Ducker a bit of an advantage here. I think Ducker can get this done in 3:50. With Yuki isolated.
Yeah, but he does still need to get back to the Dexter disguise as well. I don't know. This is going to be really close.
Oh, did he isolate Dexter?
Yeah, but even if he did, he still needs to go there first, right? And then back to the gondola. So that will still add like another 20 seconds.
That's true. Yeah, I thought yeah, of course he didn't actually isolate Dexter. Obviously you can lure Dexter over to 47's room and leave a concussive duck for him or something.
Yeah, but
There and pick
he
up
rushed
whatever you
Yuki
want.
straight away, right? So
Yeah,
I
he
think
did. Yeah.
yeah.
So in
Ooh,
that case, I'm
that
gonna
was very close for IlikeHitman. Just a random
wasn't it?
patient coming in right as he has boxed Dexter there.
Oof, you love to see it. Well, in that case, then looking pretty good for IlikeHitman because
Yeah, he's
there's
roughly
some
2 minutes
more
away.
there.
Roughly 2 minutes away from exiting. And
Yeah,
Duck,
because again, Ducker needs Amos, and he needs to get that kill.
yeah, but he also still needs the doctor's outfit.
Mm.
This could end up being very close. It's very hard to tell. Now he's got the disguise here of the doctor.
He's got the doctor disguise.
Yeah. This is gonna be very close. Shoots the heart. There we go.
And I totally agree with bringing a sniper rifle in as well for shooting the heart.
Yeah, might as well.
I mean, for you PC boys, I mean, I'm a PC boy, but you keyboard and mouse chap, you think, well, you can just, yeah, it's easy enough. I'm sure Chubby and 420 would laugh at me as well by saying, I'm not using a pistol to shoot the heart.
Yeah, exactly. But look how close this is gonna be, though.
Yeah.
This is so hard to tell.
Okay, bodyguard down for IlikeHitman. Yuki dead.
It looks like IlikeHitman,
is going to be out.
if he doesn't get spotted, he does have the edge here. Because, yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
He still needs to... This is what I meant. Tucker still needs to get this disguise back and then head to the gondola.
There we go.
And we have a finish. But this is definitely going to be a photo finish. 100%.
Pretty clear, though. No rips from either player.
Yeah, very impressive.
We do have the option that a player waives their right to a photo finish if they think, well, there's absolutely no point. They don't have the loading times for it or whatever it is.
Exactly. And yep, Hitmaps confirms that it's a photo finish. So these guys are really putting me to work. I'll be right back, Gordy. You can discuss the match in the meantime.
Sure. Yeah, definitely interesting. I mean, IlikeHitman with the much quicker kill on well, the really quick kill didn't seem to matter, but getting having oodles of time to go and get Amos Dexter, just wait around by the sauna, I suppose. Yeah, Ducker just made that one slight mistake there. Decided to get Yuki isolated first. Probably thought he could have got the rest of the stuff done in time. But that's the problem. If you've got these disguises you've got to grab, especially Amos Dexter, right at the start, trying to juggle that with getting Yuki. Yeah, I do believe getting Dexter into 47's suite would have been beneficial there. I think that would have been the strat. But again, with these two playing, you haven't got time. you got to know that immediately, and I know what my brain's like when the spin goes live, it doesn't work. But it's looking pretty good for an IlikeHitman Hokkaido. I would say I'd say this is going to be 4-0 for IlikeHitman. He was out quicker. He didn't have the quicker in-game time. They both started. I think Ducker started just before him, but loading times, I don't think there's enough in the loading time for them to but for that to be overturned. Hopefully Froti and his stopwatch and his calculator should get this all sorted out for us pretty quickly. Trying to work out how to pronounce your name, Otiel. OTL, so they just never rip. They don't tend to. That's as you can see from the as you could see from the banner at the top. Ducker has won this competition 5 times already. IlikeHitman has been a finalist. Funnily enough, him and Ducker in the final. And yeah, they're pretty high level. They're pretty high level. And there it is. There's the confirmation. IlikeHitman does take Hokkaido and will be off to Mumbai next. Oh, so after 2 pretty short maps, really, with the way they dealt with Bangkok and certainly with Hokkaido. Now coming up to one of the longer ones. 3 kills required. A lot of variations possible in Mumbai. 3 different targets. I'm going to take a wild stab in the dark. It's going to be a skywalk start. Just in case. So it'd be nice to see a live kill on the Maelstrom that's not a suit. Just to spice it up a little. But, of course, the spins are not curated. They are random. Or as random as the rules allow. Certain kill conditions can't be completed, and although Mr. Mike has tightened up his database like a drum, probably a couple of things in there that's like, no, just respin that one. That needs sorting. But Froggy's started predictions, so yeah, feel free to bet your clown points. IlikeHitman, of course, on match point. Ducker, though, he's not afraid of coming from behind. Not sexy slang. Just saying he has been known to...
Yo, and I'm back.
Yeah, he's back.
I'm killing this multitasking shit at the moment. This time it all went smooth. But yeah, Mumbai.
Mumbai indeed. I was just saying as well. Ducker's no stranger to being a couple of maps behind and pulling it out the bag, is he?
I was just gonna bring up an interesting fact. I mentioned that this was the grand final of Roulette Rifle 6, right? And the score went exactly like this. IlikeHitman taking the first 2 maps, but in the end, Ducker coming out on top and winning the tournament. So will we see a repeat, or is IlikeHitman gonna be like, nah, that's not gonna happen to me twice, buddy?
Well, we interviewed him after that match, didn't we?
Yeah.
And that was the question I asked him. So once you were a couple of maps down, how did that affect you? Did you just think, I'm just going to go for it, it doesn't matter now? Or were you, just determined? And all he could say was, he was so done in. It was like they'd been playing for a couple of hours, hadn't they? It was a big old match.
Yeah, exactly. But it is interesting, though, that we see a repeat of the first 2 maps. IlikeHitman again with a 4-0 lead, just like in the final.
Well, it's a big advantage as well. He's already taken his opponent's map in the first game, and then he gets his own. So he should be going into Mumbai filled with some confidence. But again, Ducker, some of the stuff we've seen him pull out on Mumbai. I've seen an insane explosive kill on Darwood.
Exactly.
Explosive weapon, loud explosive weapon, blew him up, smashed him into the elevator shaft. So he just went flying down and was basically at the bottom.
Yeah, exactly.
All the panics up the top, but the body's at the bottom. Brilliantly done.
It was brilliant.
So IlikeHitman. Still gonna mind his P's and Q's, I think is the term
for
there.
Sure. I do want to thank both players for not ripping at all, making the photo finish calculations a lot easier.
Yeah, if they could not finish within 47 seconds of each other also, that would make things much simpler.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I do happen to know that Ducker is... I mean, just look at the map record, right? Look who's holding it. Ducker is very comfortable at Mumbai.
Isn't he just? Been here 30... He's actually been to Mumbai more times than he's been to Hokkaido.
Yeah, it's one of his strongest maps. The one that he loves to pick. Especially against stronger opponents like IlikeHitman.
Well, they've played each other here 3 times. Look,
Yeah,
and it's 2-1.
it's still
2-1 in
close.
favor of 2-1 in favor of Ducker. That's kind of insane.
It's such a great match so far, by the way. Like it's such a high roulette level.
13. I'm still trying to get over that. 13 times and only not managed it once. In the respect that neither him or his opponent did. They got a
Yeah, and that probably was very early on in the history of roulette as well, like in one of the first tournaments, most likely.
Yeah, everything points that way, doesn't it? No doubt. Jesus.
What a match so far! Such skilled players. It's unreal.
Well, I mean, the smart money, the smart clown points, shall we say, might be on Ducker here for this one to pull it back out the bag. But again, I like Hitman.
I'll take this one again, Gordy, if you don't mind.
You crack on, yeah.
All right. So for the Maelstrom, we got an SMG, can be loud or silenced, as the laundry worker. For Vanya Shah, we got a loud explosive weapon in the suit. And for the Wood, we got an injected poison as local security. So a live kill for the Wood. But quite convenient disguises when you look at it. Like local security for the Wood, right? That's right there.
Yeah.
Well, suit starts.
I think as well, suit starts. He's got to be Skywalker, isn't it?
Yeah, and laundry worker isn't that hard. This could end up breaking the record. Actually, don't want to put too much pressure on them, of course, but.
No, put the pressure on. This is a speed run spin, and I expect to see that record broken by one of them.
It looks quick, right? It does really look quick.
However, they're both having a bit of a think in the old planning there. They're not rushing the planning. Because we're a minute in.
Yeah, I mean, we as viewers are talking about the recce's, right? But players don't care in the moment. They just want to win the map. And especially with the larger maps, you just want to make sure that your loadout is actually okay, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's nothing worse than getting the third kill. It's like, how did I forget the needle?
Yeah, for example. And the longer maps always allow for a little bit more leeway in compared to the smaller maps where like the loadout, you have to be in within 13 seconds or you already lost with these caliber of players, you know?
I couldn't agree more. Okay, both of them starting Skywalk. I like Hitman stalking the Maelstrom there.
Yeah, I mean, we really don't have to commentate the first 30 seconds, right? We all know what they're gonna do. The chat knows, the players know, they know what each other's gonna do.
But interesting to see they both got the same configuration of the Maelstrom, then the Holy Man.
Yeah.
I like Hitman didn't bother boxing either of them though. They should be safe in that alleyway unless there's some panic.
Yeah, and Ducker does decide to hide them.
Yeah, being safe there. Both of them changing into the Holy Man though.
Yeah, dodging the enforcers. Very smart. Look at IlikeHitman just rushing the barge already. He wants that local security disguise straight away.
He's not bothering with the brick lore. I'd have thought brick lore would have been a certainty here.
Yeah, looks like he has something quicker in mind, it looks like.
Well, he's picked up 2 bricks, but then Vanya does come out fairly quickly with the brick lore. Darwood can drag his heels, can't.
Yeah, this is interesting. I did expect a brick lore there indeed.
Neither player going for the brick lore, but Ducker getting himself a taxi disguise. Also grabbing himself a coin there.
I mean, I guess it does make sense what IlikeHitman is thinking here, because like as soon as you like done the trigger right and you isolated and knocked out Vanya, and then you head back to the barge, then like the Maelstrom is already almost there, right? So sorry. So he kind of was thinking like he wants to be in that disguise already instead of having to fix it later, but I have to swallow my words. He's just gonna climb the tower and get him there. No brick lore.
He's attacking the block, isn't he? He's not. Oh, hello. Are we gonna see a painter lore?
That could be very interesting as well.
Ducker peekaboo in the local security guard there.
Yeah, Ducker also doing some extra setup before starting the brick lore here.
Yeah. So all this talk of the speed run spin, we might be forced to eat our words here a bit, Throaty.
Mm, it makes sense. It could still be really quick. Although they would still need to retrieve the laundry worker, which would add another 2 minutes or so.
Yeah, interesting here from Ducker. Okay, so he's knocked out the local security on the bridge, left him there. Bit of a dangerous throw, obviously, because you don't want to knock him into the water, but he's far away from.
Exactly. Yeah, IlikeHitman is working on the.
Oh, IlikeHitman is ripped.
Yep.
Oh, that.
He just left the bodies there and ran out of the door, and that's a rip a couple of minutes in. So big advantage for Ducker here now on Mumbai.
420 making the point. The spin's fast, the players aren't. Kappa, obviously Kappa.
Also pointed out, this is actually the very first rip of one of the players in map 3, and that just showcases the level of these players.
Doesn't it just? Yeah, first actual rip in this map, and we are 35 minutes in, so that's pretty damn good going.
Yeah, Ducker just spent 3 minutes or so just doing a lot of prep, a lot of setup disguise-wise, and now he's gonna go for the brick lure.
Oh, we've got another rip from IlikeHitman. He was ripped. Sorry, the Maelstrom looks to be up.
Then again, if you're gonna rip, it's best to do it within the first 30 seconds, right?
It is, and I feel for the console players with these loading times when they do rip, because it just feels like an eternity.
It does. But yeah, huge lead by Ducker now.
You say done a lot of setup with the disguises before actually putting the brick in.
Yeah.
So manual isolation, loud explosive weapon in the suit. I mean, that's going to be an exit debt. Once this area is cleared, he should be.
True. I mean, Ducker is still going to be several minutes away, though. He still needs to retrieve the laundry worker disguise as well.
He does, yes. It would be much easier though once he's probably going to take a Queen's Guard disguise here to go get that.
Most likely. Well, he also needs to look at the life kill for the wood first.
He's got himself a local security, so he does need to take care of his Darwood's bodyguard, doesn't he? But it has been seen that Darwood can be lured around the corner by that generator.
Yeah, we've seen multiple approaches, right? For the wood, we've seen snails, we've seen gun lures, coin lures, we've seen seeker threats. There's a lot of different approaches for isolating the wood after the brick, which is always cool to see.
Yeah, and Blunt's making a really good point, actually, Throat. You're going to have to, you're the admin for this match, so you're going to have to send a message to Ducker that he's got to restart. He's used a micro explosive instead of an explosive duck. I think that is cause for a ban, actually. Probably just bin him out of the tournament, the Discord, the lot.
Yeah, you do have a point there.
Yeah, it's not on.
Exactly.
I've seen some wacky things in my time, but that just takes the biscuit. Okay, IlikeHitman. Again, going upstairs. Going to be looking again for this painter isolation. Just as well the Kashmirian doesn't know how to use a scope on a rifle, otherwise it could be all over bringing him into that room.
Look at this though, Ducker doing a little bit of disguise smuggles. He's gonna snail everyone here.
Oh, even the taxi driver as well. Hopefully Darwood's not going to be caught up in that cloud.
Hopefully not. He's not. And that's gonna be a kill. If he doesn't panic.
Gotta wait.
And a clean kill. Very nice.
Clean kill.
And all those bodies are... Oh, he's actually dragging the wood.
Yeah, he doesn't need to drag that wood, but...
I mean, no one will find him there anyway. He's good.
No. Maybe he's just having a little think. What's he gone into? He's gone into Darwood's personal bodyguard disguise.
Yeah. Meanwhile, IlikeHitman set up or is working on the painter lore, but he accidentally triggered a dialogue, and that's gonna take quite some time before the other guy turns around.
Okay, one knockout. He's going to box him this time just to make ultra sure.
I hope he does.
Nope. Going out a different door, is he?
I mean, that works too, I guess.
Yeah. Line of sight sometimes still means something in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, Ducker, back to Vanya. He's gonna do as you said and take a Queen's Guard outfit just for free roaming, free access to the laundry area, and get that disguise.
Yeah,
Still a huge
sense.
lead though.
It's huge. It is massive. He's 7 minutes and 56 seconds into his run. We've just passed the 10-minute mark for the spin.
Yeah.
Goes to show, including pausing and loading, planning, that basically is 2 minutes there. So,
which makes his record even more impressive when you think about it.
Yeah, what was the record? 9 minutes and something, wasn't it?
I believe it was 8 minutes 52.
Even better.
So yeah, pretty just short of 9 minutes. But still, like what you said with the planning and the loading, that's crazy.
Playing careful, deciding no, if he's going to rip anywhere, and we're going to restart.
No,
Hitman there.
He doesn't. He didn't pick up the poison. He forgot the smuggle.
No.
Oh, and that's such a painful way to rip, having to restart there. And he has to restart because he did all that setup for the painter lure for the wood, and then he didn't pick it up. Oh, that's such a feel bad.
Didn't have it in his inventory ready to go. That's it's so easy done as well.
Exactly.
So easy done. It's like if you take something in a briefcase as well, and you use the briefcase as a lure.
Yeah.
Forget to take out the item.
Exactly. You just can kick yourself in the head for rips like that, you know.
You do. But, I mean, he's still 4-0 up at present. Ducker isn't out yet. Ducker's looking good, I will add, but he isn't out yet.
He will be soon now, though. He's gonna close in for the Wazir kill, the Maelstrom kill. Then he's gonna change back in his suit and detonate on exit, and that's it. I don't see any rips happening anymore, unless he's careless with one of the Crow enforcers.
That's easy done as well. You forget they're around.
True.
If you're running around not trespassing in something like this suit, and you run into an enforcer somewhere, you can just plain forget.
Absolutely.
But I mean, again, Ducker, pretty well experienced. The instinct is hammered on, so I can only assume he's on the lookout for enforcers.
Yeah, Ducker with his experience. Especially with like the what was it, 14 times already on Mumbai?
13 visits.
Yeah. He will be hammering on his instinct all the way.
10 visits, 2 losses, 1 tie.
Now he does have a loud SMG here that he picked up. So he does need to box some players really quick. And there are some people in the hallway. Or in the alleyway.
Why he's doing a bit of suit smuggling here.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
That's not good, Ducker. That's not good.
I think he might have thought that would have been
that's
soundproof.
Scary. Can he exit? Can he exit quick enough?
Well, he's popped. There's a taxi driver.
No, he bumped him. He bumped him. No, Ducker. And now he's panicked.
No, he's panicked.
And now he's panicked. No.
Oh my god.
But they're not going in. They're not going in.
Okay, come on. Come on, taxi man.
Calm down. Nothing happened. They're not going in. Oh, that was so lucky. That was so lucky.
Oh my actual god.
Oh, that was so lucky. He bumped the taxi dude. And then after he panicked, that was so lucky.
He had the prompt and went forward.
How didn't they run in?
Jesus Christ, Ducker.
Holy
11
shit.
minutes and 27 seconds in game time. 33 minutes, just over 33 minutes left on the spin.
Oh, that's
10
crazy.
years taken off of mine and Froaty's life there.
Let me pay out the predictions. I'll set up the next spin, which is actually Sapienza. I know Gordy loves a bit of Sapienza.
I do love
I
a bit of
kind of like that map
Sapienza.
too, sometimes.
Sapienza doesn't like me, though. I keep losing there.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Wow. Well, I mean, I did not expect that adrenaline-fueled outcome on Mumbai there. Fully expecting Ducker to drag the Maelstrom to the box, pop him, box him, leg it. Well, change and go. But that was ballsy. Ballsy as hell. And then the drama with the taxi driver. I mean, come on. Come on. If you don't like roulette, you don't like life. That was something else. So Ducker is now on the comeback trail. IlikeHitman is still on match point. And Sapienza, it's not often you get a draw on Sapienza, and I can't see one happening with these two dudes. Hopefully I've not jinxed it. I can't see how I would jinx it. I can't think of a possible spin for Sapienza that these boys couldn't do within 47 minutes. Chat, can you think of any impossible spins in Sapienza? Because I can't think of a single one. And I've got a pretty active imagination. Okay, so these boys have been a Sapienza against each other before, and IlikeHitman actually won that encounter. Ducker's been here 11 times, won 5 times, lost 6. And IlikeHitman 50-50 split there. 3 wins and 3 losses.
And I'm back. Everything is set up.
Cool.
Except the predictions.
Except the predictions. There he goes. Just about to say, don't forget to bet your clown points.
Yeah.
This is where you need a Doria to do the multitasking bit for you.
Yeah, but she's working during the week.
Oh well, Adoria, you got to get your priorities straight. Come on, sort it out. But yes, so Sapienza, nobody's come up with anything with fire would be pretty nice. I don't think there's any fire kills available in Sapienza, to be honest. Certainly not where they would path. I'm sure 420 is now going to accept that challenge and try and find a fire kill.
All right, people can bet. People can bet their points. It's all set up.
Good. But yeah, just saying, Froaty, they have faced each other in Sapienza before, and IlikeHitman does have the whip hand. He has beaten Ducker here. Granted, they've only been here the once.
Yeah.
Face each other.
But if you look at the total experience on the map, again, Ducker just dominating in the amount of matches. 11 matches so far versus 6 times by IlikeHitman.
Yeah, pretty much split down the middle there. Ducker just shy of the 50%, but IlikeHitman 50% smack on.
Oh, but what a good match so far. What a high quality level of both players.
I still can't believe that Ducker got away with that in Mumbai right at the end. His heart must have been pounding.
I mean, that was just icing on the cake for this match so far, right? I mean, the level is so high, and then that moment at the end, that's what we live for, right? For roulette. Stuff like that.
That's exactly what you want. I'm sure the players don't want that, but the spectators certainly do. Yeah. When I gave up smoking about 6 years ago now, and I'm tempted to just start getting after that one.
Just grab a beer instead. Just grab a beer instead.
Oh, I've got one of them. Don't worry about that.
Cheers.
I was just asking the chat. I was just saying to the chat as well. I can't imagine this being a Sapienza being a tie.
Not with these players.
These guys. No, I can't think of an impossible spin. Chat certainly hasn't come up for anything apart from maybe fire.
I can think of one. It's like a loud AR that you don't smuggle in yourself. Then you're gonna have a hard time completing the spin.
You're gonna have a bad day.
I speak from experience.
Yeah, I remember.
Don't do that, kids.
I remember casting that one, and it was like, there isn't one on the map. And you were still walking around 20 minutes later.
I know.
Oh, can't find it. Yeah. knocked out the entire ether lab. No, none of these guys carry one.
Exactly. But yeah, we're 1 minute away.
Shotguns everywhere.
That's true.
SMGs everywhere.
Yep.
Bartolis for days, but no, no assault rifle.
So, will we see Ducker equalizing the score here? Or will IlikeHitman take the win?
Well, this is his second match point. It's his second opportunity to put the game to bed. Again, like we said, Ducker, he can come back. He's the comeback king.
And there's also like a psychological aspect in it now, right? IlikeHitman again being the first 2 maps up, 4-0 lead, and then Ducker again taking the third map, making it 4-2. He must be having flashbacks of the final, right? And he's gonna be like, no, it's not gonna happen to me again, right?
I wouldn't call it flashbacks, I'd call it PTSD. Let's give it its proper medical term.
Will you read the spin out for us, Gordy?
Sure, mate. We got Silvio Caruso with Electrocution as Condom Man, and Franny Desani with a loud explosive weapon as Chef Marcello. So, yeah. All right. I quite like this.
Oh,
you
Gordy.
like that description?
Gordy, we love you. We love you, mate.
Sorry, I mean hazmat suit, not condom.
Chef Marshmallow, indeed.
I think his actual name is Rubber Johnny.
Or Ted.
Or Ted, yes. Ted will do. Okay, so Electrocution. We've had this a couple of times with the drowning kill on Silvio, this tournament especially.
Yeah.
You must remember not to open that door in the on the outside of the observatory, where Chef Marcello stands.
True. There are multiple spots for electrocution, though.
There are, but the preferred one seems to be making him sick, so he goes into Franny's
bath. That's the safest one, but not the quickest one.
No, certainly not.
And again, but different starts for this map. Kitchen staff for Ducker, and IlikeHitman starting in the hazmat.
Insta rip from IlikeHitman. That woman in the lab there. Sierra, yes, that's her. I've mentioned this multiple times. Jotes has made a contract called, made several contracts called Run Rippers, and she is one of the targets. And it makes absolute sense that you would put her in a contract called Run Rippers.
Yeah.
But Ducker starting as kitchen assistant does give quick and easy access to, well, the entire mansion, really. Far fewer enforcers than the mansion's security would be.
Now, is he gonna use a calmer here for like a way quicker?
Well, if you can get outside that door and just wait the other side, her and her entourage will come through. You can knock out both her guards quite happily.
That's true.
And then her.
Yeah.
But it is a loud explosive weapon, though, isn't it? So.
But yeah, then again, you kind of want that too, right?
Yeah, but it's soundproof in that room, in the bathroom, isn't it?
It is.
If you get rid of the guard at the bottom of the stairs,
it is.
Leave. So that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Stood in an interesting, crouched in an interesting spot there, but I wish I'd known that was much. Yeah, there we go. One knockout, 2 knockouts.
Easy.
Franny's still totally unaware. Now she wakes up.
Nice setup. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna rush Franny early, you definitely don't want to stand there waiting for a minute and a half doing nothing. So he had to go for a quick setup here.
Indeed.
Meanwhile, IlikeHitman managed to obtain the hazmat suit, and he's gonna go for the standard Franny setup, and he will already have the hazmat suit there.
Yep, nice big advantage there. And of course, they can both be set. Well, they're both remote kills if you want them.
Yeah.
So you can do it any sort of order there. Picking up the card, despite the fact he's already got a card, because you start with one as the as the lab man.
Maybe he's a collector. Who are we to judge?
Well, I'm a kleptomaniac myself.
Yeah, exactly.
Crowbars mainly. If I see a crowbar, I can't help but pick it up. Well, Ducker Ooh, almost got a really, really nasty head turn
Yeah.
from the mansion security guard that goes in and out.
But also some nasty
Before you're on
placement
door.
there for that knocked out guard.
Do you think he's going to get spotted? Or could be?
Well, if he was gonna like make her sick,
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
but
I see what you mean.
he instead he's just gonna knock him out and drag them.
Sure. Of course, there is a sink in this in the solarium. I never know what that room is called, but of course you can't.
The projector
electrocute
room,
people there.
it's called.
The projector room, yeah. That
But that
sink
one-
doesn't work for electrocutions.
Well, not for knockdown ones. Exactly.
No. Oh, it's
Oh,
going to
not
be
at all. I don't think the water. I think that's one of those deep sinks where the water doesn't overflow, right?
I want one of them sinks.
Yeah. But this one surely works though. So
Oh,
Ducker
yes.
has both targets set up.
But that is a kitchen assistant he's in. He must go and get the chef for the Franny kill.
Yep. And he must not mix them up. He has
No.
the chef knocked out here though. So that's very good. He's gonna make sure he uses the right detonator here. That can also be
that can happen.
tricky. Yeah.
That can happen. It was a beautiful knockout as well. He was right on the top roof and got a crowbar.
Yeah.
Sorry, a propane flask on the chef's head there.
Exactly. And he does manage to find the right trigger and Frenny is down. Beautiful setup here from Ducker. Beautiful approach. Look at this.
Really nice.
We're looking at like 4.5 minutes here. In
Got
game time.
himself,
Oh no, not. He still needs the hazmat suit, of course.
Still needs the hazmat
Which
suit.
can be scary with that lady.
Well, the thing is as well, for that disguise that he's in, and that is Silvio down for IlikeHitman. That disguise he's in, it's a rough grab, but he does pick himself up.
Yeah, that's smart. That's way easier to
crew.
get into that room with the annoying chick with Sierra.
With Sierra, yes.
Meanwhile, though, IlikeHitman already killed Silvio here.
Yeah,
And he
got
has
Silvio
Franny
killed.
set up and he just needs the chef disguise now. He's going to use the radio, so this could still be close. Although,
Could still be close.
definite
IlikeHitman
lead for
does-
Ducker here, though.
Yeah, he does have camera trouble, does IlikeHitman. Ducker hasn't taken out the cameras, but has avoided all of them.
Yes.
Gets himself the hazmat suit,
No problem.
and Diana just informing Ducker that entering the ether lab requires a key card
Yes.
and a uniform.
And
That's
there goes
Silvio
Ted.
from Ducker.
Yep.
Again, avoiding the cameras.
Yeah.
And
And he
wait a
placed
little bit
and he
before
placed
he-
the EMP. Yeah, this is
He
looking
did.
very solid. Beautiful done. Sub 6 minutes.
And he's already clicked finished, so we got a bit of delay on the stream. But yes, Ducker is out.
Beautiful.
Green guns there. That takes it to 4 apiece.
Well, it
Come
might
back.
still be a photo finish, technically. IlikeHitman is not.
Hitman he's on his way.
Yep.
He's going to do an exit debt by the look of it.
Looks like it. And he
Did
did have a couple of restarts.
I was just about to say, he did have a couple of rips, didn't he?
Oh, you don't want to hesitate here. If only he knew.
Oh. And he's still got to throw the EMP. Now he's going to have to go out and place it. And take care of the cameras. So this
Yeah.
photo finish is now looking less and less likely.
Yeah, it just expired, the 47 seconds.
There we go. Yeah. IlikeHitman got close, but no cigar. And there it is. Ducker pulls it back 4 apiece.
Flashbacks.
PTSD is going to start kicking in right up. IlikeHitman.
Let me pay out the clown points.
Yeah, don't ever mess up the prediction points. Chat will never forgive you.
I know.
I
I've
speak
heard
from
stories. I've heard stories.
I
All right,
do
I'll
speak
be
from
right back
experience.
and set up potentially the last map of this matchup. Potentially, but yeah, be right back.
Yeah, well, the first decider or the potential decider would go into the Isle of Scale, but Sapienza there, Ducker being very, very methodical 0 rips. Some nice setups. I like Hitman. I'd say he was missing out on a photo finish by about 30 seconds there. Come finish. But some nice play, some very nice play from both of them. Ducker making the decision to start as a kitchen assistant, do all the work upstairs, and then go down, which makes sense again. The Franny kill and the Silvio kill, both being able to be triggered remotely, made sense to get the last disguise you needed right near the exit and right near the virus. But yeah, Herbian, you're quite right. It's got that big match feel, hasn't it? It feels like a final, feels like a cup final. Funny old thing, it was an RR6 final. We're off to scale. And again, we can see Ducker, having played for so long, in this competition for so long, 12 visits to the Isle of Scale. Only lost 3 of them, never tied. Has faced IlikeHitman, and he did beat IlikeHitman here. IlikeHitman, been here 3 times, won 2 of them. The only other time was that he lost to Ducker. So, again, no shame. You can't really glean anything from that. You can't really take anything away from the fact that IlikeHitman has lost here. It was to Ducker, and Ducker can bloody play. So,
guess who's back?
Is it Eminem?
No, it's me, silly.
It's you, oh. Yeah, I was just saying that Ducker's obviously been here 12 times, and these boys have faced off here once before. Ducker getting the win. Yeah. IlikeHitman been here 3 times, only lost to once, and it was to Ducker. So again, that's no true indication of his skill level on scale. Because losing to Ducker, well, anyone can do that.
Yeah, that's true.
That's perfectly acceptable. That's fine. You're allowed to do that.
What a match so far, man! What a match!
It's been awesome. I wouldn't say it's not been back and forth, but certainly IlikeHitman pulling out that 4-0 lead just for Ducker to claw it back to 4-all with that insane finish on Mumbai.
Yeah.
Very clean Sapienza.
That's what we want to see, right? It's such high level of RR, as expected. I mean, as mentioned a couple of times now, this was a repeat of the final of the Roulette Rifle 6 tournament. And the scoring is going the exact same as well as then. So, crazy stuff.
Hey, really, the pressure is actually on IlikeHitman.
Definitely. Definitely psychological. It's gonna be in his head like, no, not again. Not again.
Yeah, the momentum is definitely on Ducker's side. Momentum's a thing. I'm no psychologist, but you know, I know what it's like when things start going wrong or not going your way. How difficult it is to pull it back. I've yet to find a way to pull things, and I've yet to find a way to keep momentum. That's also another thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. 4 apiece, first potential decider. Because of course, if the lads draw, if they can't finish the spin within 47 minutes, then it's a point each, which would take us to 5-all.
Yeah, but again, just like on Sapienza, I don't see it happening on Isle of Scale. Maybe not to the same extent as Sapienza, but still. Like, look at the experience of these players, the caliber of these players. So you might as well say this is the decider, for all intents and purposes. I think, anyway.
Well, that's up to you if you want to jinx it then, Throaty. That's absolutely fine.
Wow. Wait to put me on the spot there.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. But, yeah, so I always like to ask what you want to see, but of course, if you're adminning, you can't really say anything without tipping your hand as to what the spin is, can you? So, chat,
I mean, I could still say what I would want to see.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Go on then. If you can keep the poker face, that's.
Yeah, I'd like to see Knight Armor with something stupid, and then Jebediah block with something stupid.
Jebediah Block, I mean, we saw him come up yesterday. He's not a banned costume, obviously.
Yes,
Disguise.
costume. No, we're just
Yeah.
gonna roll with it. It's costume
Yeah,
from now on.
Yeah.
We're all dressing up for a party.
And if you're going to cosplay as someone and murder someone, Jebediah Block is a great baddie to be. Because he is evil. He's a coal baron after all. He doesn't want to save the planet. He's already made his mind up. He's leaving.
That's true.
And he wants to take his money with him.
That's true.
Don't often see burial robes. Haven't seen them for a while. Is that because that was a glitch thing? There was a problem with the burial robes.
Yeah, we buried that disguise.
You bury. Oh dear lord!
I'll see myself out.
Did you bury it with a fish? Though?
No, it's still in. It's still. But I love Scale has a surprising amount of disguises, of costumes.
Costumes, yeah,
and kill methods.
And kill methods. There's loads of them.
But yeah, here we go. The potential decider. Will you read the spin out, Gordy?
Well, seems I'm here, may as well. Okay, we have Sophia Washington with injected poison as Master of Ceremonies, and Zoe Washington, Fall Kill as an Initiate. I haven't seen an Initiate kill for a while. I've seen plenty of Master of Ceremonies, but not an Initiate one for a bit. So, this should be good.
Yeah, we should initiate more of those kills.
Hey-oh.
I'll stop now. I'll stop. I'll mute myself. See you later, chat.
No, muting yourself is my job. That's what I do.
But yeah, this looks like an interesting spin. Live kill on Sophia.
Yeah, nice to see it switched up as well. You do see a lot of Master of Ceremonies Zoe kills. I know that's just how the spins sometimes shake out.
And a fall kill for Zoe is also interesting.
Both lads hit in play within a couple of seconds of each other there.
Yeah, pretty much the same.
See how or if their strats diverge. And we got a different straightaway custodian for IlikeHitman. Starting on top of the chapel for Ducker.
Yeah, very interesting.
Got himself a briefcase there. Using the battle axe to turn the boys around. Very, very nicely done. Some old school infiltration by Ducker there.
Very nice indeed.
Quick Master of Ceremonies room
very
clean
quick.
out there.
Very quick.
30 seconds, all three of them down.
Yeah. Meanwhile, IlikeHitman just got there in the 30-second mark. And he's using a calmer. No, don't lock onto the other one.
Ooh. And he.
There we go. 10 seconds slower, but the same result, really.
Yeah.
So this is still super, super close.
The advantage for Ducker there was obviously taking a briefcase that gives him an extra. I don't know if he wanted another. Another dark gun, say.
And he needs to move for these guys. This is Whoosh City.
Is he going to go in front of him, or is he going to wait behind him?
Yeah, he has to wait.
He's gonna wait now.
He has to wait.
Whereas IlikeHitman could just stroll up behind him, doesn't have to worry about having.
Yeah, and now it's all caught up again because of that.
Totally level.
It's actually just the same, and they're both gonna get the Sophia timing here.
Yeah, the radio is absolutely on.
Such a high quality match, man. Look at these players go. This is so entertaining. They're so even.
I'm thinking as well with this. I was saying this to 420 the other day. If you start somewhere that's not the harbour, and do the radio lure on Sophia, you do have to get rid of that body if you're going to be in the level for any sort of amount of time, because otherwise the constant will path through there sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I mean it's proximity based where the constant goes, based on your proximity actually.
Well, there you go. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I know it's poison, but the thing is, if you panic constant, that can fail you the level, can't it?
Ooh, Ducker almost missed the radio timing on Sophia. Just got it at the end there. And that's the kill down for IlikeHitman.
Yeah,
that's
she
one
was
down.
Right on the edge for Ducker, wasn't she? Yeah. But, like you say, IlikeHitman got a kill, and he's on his way.
Ducker, same thing. He did pick up the kill switch, which I'm not a fan of.
No,
Remember,
that's a very easy thing
if
to
you-
trigger, isn't it?
Yeah, that would be the saddest rip. And Ducker does in fact box the body. He does not want her to get found and get a panic done for the
Like
constant.
I say, I'm certain sure that could ruin a run.
Well, yeah,
I've
you
got it in my
would
head
be
for some
forced to
reason.
go to the other exit, which is slightly slower. But I don't know. I think that's still less time than the time Ducker just took to box the body. So it's
Sure.
pretty much the same, really.
I'd be interested to see. If that's going to affect.
But the thing is, like, both of them won't get near Jebediah block, and being at that area is what makes triggers the constant to go there. So it should not matter.
They were quite close to him. If you go
Yeah,
back
initially,
then.
but he was still
Yeah.
working on his way down because he starts in the penthouse, right?
Right. Okay.
But yeah, IlikeHitman got the initiate.
Yeah. Ducker working on. Well, he's clearing the. He's already cleared the Master of Ceremonies room, but he's now boxing all the bodies.
Yep.
Looking to light the fire, then I would say, to get Zoe on her own. Now, where would the full kill be for him here? That's
You can drag her up a little bit, like where he started at the chapel.
yeah.
And there's
he's got
a
those
kill
two guards
prompt.
to deal with. Yeah, he's got those two guards to deal with out there. Of course,
I mean, yeah, but that's still doable.
that's standard. Of course, she's way in front of her guard, so a bit of bumping required for Ducker here. Oh, look, Hitman does
He's
have an
testing.
initiate
Yeah,
disguise.
he's testing windows now. He needs to like drag her up. Oh, this might be the difference. IlikeHitman not knowing where a fall is,
Hmm.
and Ducker definitely knows.
Yeah, so Ducker now.
So I was gonna
Cannot
say,
take-
like, it seemed like IlikeHitman had like a small lead there with already having the initiate. Yeah, that exactly, IlikeHitman. That's where you can dump her. Yep.
I would have thought anywhere up here. Could be loads of spots.
Yeah. Oh, he's
he
wasting
went right there.
precious time now, though. This is now in Ducker's hand. Ducker has the lead now.
Ducker still needs that initiate costume.
Yeah, but Ducker is a minute away, less than a minute away now from finishing. Oh, that made the difference. IlikeHitman not knowing where the prompt was.
But he's got his initiate disguise, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He does have those two guards knocked out now, IlikeHitman. He just needs to... Ducker's got his initiate disguise.
But
no,
he also-
he's back in the Master of Ceremonies.
But
He's
he
trying
also
to find
can.
his disguise.
But he also can't do that trigger now. He has to shoot the fire now because
Oh, he hasn't... Yeah, he hasn't
because he
triggered,
knocked out those
Zoe yet.
guys.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Ducker's game right now. He can still shoot the fire, but he won't trigger Zoe.
He can run down there as Master of Ceremonies and throw the torch in.
Or Ducker, be quick here with a knockout.
He can't
Yeah.
get that lock on. That lock on. He's got it.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. Ducker making doing two different disguises there. as well.
And look at this. I IlikeHitman dragging the body, but Zoe's not gonna come. You need to shoot the fire. And this is all Ducker now. That one missing piece made the difference here in this match. IlikeHitman not being aware of where that thing, the fall prompt exactly
Well,
was.
there's no saying that Ducker was trying to find the full prompt in that corner, and
It's all the way up.
it's all the way up. Yeah. Right by the.
IlikeHitman
drop
just spent 2 minutes trying to figure it out where he could do that, and that made all the
And
difference
I
here.
like Hitman as well, wasting time actually doing the speech. He could have just tossed the torch
Yeah.
in there and he'd have been fine.
He had the lead.
There's the kill for Ducker.
Yeah, and this is over.
Ducker just needs to change into a friendly disguise, which he has done. No enforcers on that disguise as well, going to the helicopter.
Yeah, this is over. Just that one factor of IlikeHitman not knowing that, and also not using the, like you said, the trigger of the disguise.
And there it is.
Just one little detail there, what
Yeah,
made the
man.
difference between these amazing players.
7 minutes and 21 seconds for Ducker in-game time there. Just coming up to 9 minutes into the spin in total. No rips for Ducker at all. I like Hitman. I mean, there was nothing in the start really. Yes, Ducker did get the Master of Ceremonies room cleared or knocked out much quicker, but when they went up the drain pipe, there was absolutely nothing in. And
Yeah, I mean, IlikeHitman was even ahead slightly by like not boxing up Sophia and
Just by
going for the
leaving it.
initiate straight away. He was in the lead, and the timing is over. So again,
One bit of map knowledge, wasn't it?
yeah, that one little detail costed him the match. Must feel bad for him. What an amazing match! And again, a repeat of the last final. And
Well, they can still meet up in the final.
I was just gonna say, by judging by this gameplay from both players, it's not unthinkable to see both of them in the final yet again, right? Wow, what a match!
I wouldn't put the house on it, but I'd certainly wager an appliance or two, possibly the toaster, because I can get in.
Whew, what a match! What an amazing showcase of roulette here by both players.
What you expect to see?
Yeah, exactly what I was hoping for. This was absolutely amazing. I hope the chat enjoyed this as well. Let me quickly pay out the predictions.
Oh, pay out the predictions. Don't ever not pay out the predictions, and certainly don't pay out the wrong